Hey everybody, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com. I've received some requests to show off my home office here. Um, I do work in here when I'm working from home, so it's a working collection. I guess we'll call it that. So I had to move a couple things around to fit a guest bed in here. We didn't have anywhere for guests to sleep really, so we wanted to make sure we had the proper area for them to rest. So we have Ninja Turtles, He-Man, Batman, and M.A.S.K. Kind of got buried back there. So that's probably the best guest bed in the world. We'll start on this far wall here, where I kind of moved some of the M.A.S.K items that are like a picture-oriented one or something in a box. I had them down on the ground initially in a small black bookcase, but you know I had to make space where space wasn't there. So going from the top here, we have some of these masks. I don't recommend hanging these actually. I made a mistake by doing that because they're so old and brittle. If they fall, they actually do crack. So if you can put them low or maybe in a shadow box, that would probably be the way to go. I'm going to come up here to stay on the bed. Some of my carded items and boxes. This is Argentina item. I didn't have anywhere to kind of put it. Autograph by the cast. There. This is the Lance Anderson sticker sheet that he signed for me. Really got everything started. This sheet right here. We got some Paul pants art here. This was one that I did. Doug Stone autographed it at the RetroCon. I won't mention the artist, but thank you for sending that. You know, got that cartoon, the film animation there. So it's not complete, but it's still pretty cool. And then we have a page here from Joe Del Vito, one of the originals from the comics. So then we'll come back up here. We'll keep scanning through. Yes, that box was autographed by Doug. My cousin actually got it for me at the RetroCon. He was nice enough to also gift it to me, so thank you. And we just kind of keep going here. Go up here. And we got a box, a case of M.A.S.K Thunderhawks, but it's an empty box, don't worry. Let's see, then we come down here, we got some Legos going. Just kind of go over it quickly. You can stop whenever you want to look. Just mostly superhero figures, and then the M.A.S.K ones that I did. Kevin Mills did the Matt-Trakker and the Miles Mayhem there. Really good work. Alright, so we'll keep going on the wall. So here's all the figures. I have that above my desk here. Up top we have some Nintendo figures. And if we come around here, we kind of have a Batman shelf with He-Man in there. I had nowhere else to put the carded one. I don't have many of the classics, so I just wanted to make sure I had it out of the way. So, you know, down here we have the 89 Batmobile. That Batman in the corner was a gift from my nephew. This is the bank. A couple more Batmobiles there. A couple more items up here. We have, I put these guys in a old backup tape case. They're not standing up correctly right now. It's because I just nudged the table, but I wanted to keep them from falling and breaking. So that's why they're there. New Batmobile from the new line of animated series figures. It's gigantic. There you go. Some Ghostbusters up top there. I don't have many of those either, but that's what I have. Batman and Robin are climbing the wall there. And we kind of swing over and we get to some of the other elements that I have. We'll go to the top shelf first. Just kind of go over it. You know, there's not too much to go over. I got some gargoyles up there. That suitcase has been at my grandmom's forever. She gave it to me a couple years ago. It's full of G.I. Joe figures. They're kind of beat up, so they don't really stand well. So I'm kind of keeping them as is because that's how I remember. Like I would go to my grandmom's and then I get to play with the G.I. Joes when I was younger. Got real Ghostbusters here. We got some a little more expensive DC figures up here. That Red Hood is a GameStop exclusive. They're almost impossible to find and cost a ton of money. Glad I bought mine for $25 when it came out. So good, good for me. Got some Marvel figures here. 6-inch variety. Maybe there's a couple 7-inch ones probably squeezed in there. Down here we have animated series. These all vary in their condition, and these are some of the new 6-inch lines from DC. So some Batman vs Superman, and then a couple of the other ones there. Come down here, we have a couple of Star Wars figures that I have. Not many. I have more turtles than this, but I had nowhere else to display them, so I just put out the better ones. We come down here. This is kind of like a random area, like things that I remember playing with when I was younger, but never really had the entire collection, so I wouldn't really go all out. I know Voltron's pretty low. I am going to try to get both of those, higher up in the long run. But Transformer-wise, I only really played with 2 when I was younger, Grimlock and Optimus Prime, so that's why I don't have many of those either. And then we'll swing over here. Masters of the Universe. The Grayskull is complete. I have some of the parts, they're just not on display here. Come up top, we have some harder to find Marvel Secret War figures. Electro, Falcon, and Hobgoblin. And then we come over here. I have my Legos, some of the sets I have. Come up another one. I got some DC line figures here. It's a mix of like classics and newer things. Sinestro was facing the wrong way for some reason. I don't know why. Come up here. These are mostly these are all Batman oriented 6-inch figures. So kind of had to break it apart. And then up here, this is actually, these were my favorite, I think, besides M.A.S.K when I was younger. And I recently got Cyborg, so that was pretty exciting actually. So you can kind of see, I'm missing a few pieces, and the only figure I need is the Riddler. I doubt I'm ever going to get that, so, but that's my Superpowers collection there. And then we'll swing over to M.A.S.K real quick. It's kind of jumbled, but, I had to make space, like I said. Kind of go down the list here. Keep on going. That ramp up, I will have a full review on that later. And we keep going, and we keep going, and then we keep going. So, that's pretty much it. I do have a proton pack there too. Nowhere else to put it. So yeah, that's my home office. That's what I surround myself with. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thanks for watching.